That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klipoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird...
A marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh.
You wanted to know?
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
Say, the officer that you... Oh, I knew it was him! I'm Captain Japard, as wise and decisive and of noble...
Hey, if you got a problem, if you want a petition, then start queuing.
We're here. This is Klipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the architects. Klipoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Klipoth's impulsion, the architects constructed Belobog, thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster. To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The architects, under the protection of Klipoth, have continued to lead. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is...
Whoa, she sounds like...
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
You've got some snow in your hair, but no one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Japard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the eternal freeze. I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to—
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail. It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Billabog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well.
Wow, look at the carved ice! It feels perfect for this city somehow.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city.
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through But you can call me.
Yes, Miss Ayla.
And perhaps the grown-ups among us could refrain from acting like children. Okay, guys, take a look over here. This, the architects, are followers of the Aeon Klapath. Everwinter Monument is made up of 2 parts. Any question? Any questions? And what about you guys?
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say that?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance.
Ah, darn. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district. Huh? What's wrong with that? Everyone around here knows the way I work. Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat. The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface. It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to... Isn't it just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to...
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth. Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting. Great. Then let me give you a demonstration. So that's how it works. Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Do you just say yes to everything?
I was only kidding. Just a joke. Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum. I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning.
But my proof of...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. It sure is. But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off. Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Dan Hung?
That's because you've got too much energy.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers!
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in but check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful...
That's...
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort... Were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Nope, she seemed normal to me. Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary. Well, there's no way he'd get past Danhung's chakra.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help. Let's get some rest. Is there anything left to do? We're meeting the guard.
It was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep. Well, don't talk about it then.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy.
Well, I'm off to my room then.
Who are you? What are you?
We are allies.
What do you want?
To eliminate its cyber to help you achieve.
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And I don't think they're here to save.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I guess we'll have to find out.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we in... Huh? It's you.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Kokolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity. Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And... got one! Donung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just want...
3 of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape
2 pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Have an ice day!
They charged straight in! Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. Should we report them as missing or deceased? The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their... Yes, ma'am. Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must do.
See? They weren't brave enough. Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes. Oh, please. It's the result that counts. Gotta take risks.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before
back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume.
You have the worst luck running into me. Go away! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Time for the main event.
My turn.
Let's make it quick. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's too late to repent.
Time for the main event. Keep up my tempo.
What's this?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate.
Yes. We saw one and we need to solve it before we run out of time.
Looks good. It'll take more than that. Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Time for the main event. Turn up the volume. Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Take this! Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I don't see a switch. Over there!
There's a monster in the area. The truth of life
Time
and
for
death,
the main event.
revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock! My turn.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me?
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again?
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Matt, how can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
The Madam Guardian She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit.
What a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes.
We're wasting our words, March.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave...
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for the main event. Keep up. My tempo!
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
This is our chance. Take this! Rules are made to be broken.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Time for the main event.
Lady Bronya!
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Move carefully.
Turn up the volume.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick.
Ready to lose yourself? Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all.
Just a scratch.
Try that again.
Back off.
You can't run.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. The time is now.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up with my tempo.
Stay right there while I give you a present. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Formation.
Let's go.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
This song's just for you. Let's rock!
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this. Stop right there.
This can't be.
Batter up. Rules are made to be broken.
Pretty good crowd today.
With me out here, how can we lose?
The show must go on.
Onward! You're annoying! Stay right there while I give you a present! You can't run! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Back off.
Try that again!
Now or never.
Just a scratch. Take this. Rules are made to be broken.
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know.
Time for the main event.
Let's rock!